The American dream became a monthly payment. Have you ever noticed that people today seem to own more than ever, yet feel less financially secure than their parents did? The strange part isn't that life became more expensive. It's that almost every part of modern life now comes with a monthly payment. A house isn't just a house anymore. It's a 30-year mortgage. A car isn't transportation. It's another monthly bill. Your phone, streaming services, insurance, gym membership, student loans, and even furniture can all be financed. Somewhere along the way, the American dream slowly transformed into a collection of automatic payments, and most people never noticed when it happened. Imagine someone named Michael. He's 29 years old, works a respectable office job in Chicago, and earns around $82,000 a year. After taxes, health insurance, and retirement deductions, he brings home roughly $5,000 each month. On paper, that sounds comfortable, but by the middle of every month, most of that money is already spoken for. His apartment costs $1,900. His car payment is $520. Insurance adds another $180. Student loans take $350. Credit card payments are about $250. Utilities, internet, and subscriptions total another $300. Groceries cost around $600. Gas and transportation add another $250. Before Michael has even thought about saving or investing, nearly $4,350 has already disappeared. That leaves less than $700 for everything else. A birthday gift, a weekend trip, an unexpected medical bill, or simply trying to enjoy life. Michael isn't irresponsible. In fact, he's doing almost everything society told him to do. He studied, he found a stable job, he pays his bills on time, he avoids major financial mistakes, yet somehow he still feels like he's constantly running. This is where many people assume the problem is income. If only I earned another $20,000. But something interesting happens when income increases. Expenses often increase just as quickly. A larger apartment, a newer car, more expensive vacations, better restaurants, more subscriptions. A higher standard of living slowly replaces the old one. Without realizing it, every raise creates another recurring payment. The paycheck grows, so does the lifestyle, and financial freedom stays exactly the same distance away. This isn't simply about spending, it's about psychology. Humans naturally compare themselves with the people around them. When coworkers drive newer cars, it's difficult not to notice. When friends buy homes, travel internationally, or upgrade their lifestyle, those choices quietly become the new definition of normal. Social media makes this even stronger. Every day we're shown carefully edited versions of other people's lives. Not their debt, not their stress, not the monthly payments hiding behind every photo. Only the appearance of success. And because our brains are wired to seek belonging, we often buy things that make us feel like we're keeping up. Not because we truly need them, but because we don't want to feel left behind. Now consider a simple example. Imagine two people each receive a $1,000 monthly raise. The first person upgrades apartments, leases a nicer SUV, and increases monthly spending by $900. The second person keeps the same lifestyle and invests that extra $1,000 every month. At first, both lives look similar. 5 years later, they don't. One person owns nicer things. The other owns financial options. The difference isn't visible on Instagram, but it's enormous in real life. The real cost of a monthly payment isn't only today's payment, it's tomorrow's flexibility. Every recurring expense quietly reduces future choices. It makes career changes harder. Taking time off becomes riskier. Starting a business feels impossible. Even moving to another city becomes financially complicated. Little by little, monthly payments begin making decisions for you. That's why financially intelligent people often think differently. They don't automatically ask, "Can I afford this payment?" Instead, they ask, "How much freedom does this payment cost me?" Those are very different questions, because wealth isn't always about owning more. Often, it's about needing less. Many financially secure people live surprisingly ordinary lives. They drive reliable cars longer than expected. They delay lifestyle upgrades. They spend below what their income allows, not because they're cheap, but because they understand that every permanent expense quietly competes with future freedom. The American dream itself wasn't necessarily the problem. Wanting a comfortable home, reliable transportation, security for your family. None of those goals are wrong. The challenge begins when every symbol of success becomes another monthly obligation. Eventually, success starts looking impressive from the outside while feeling fragile on the inside. Perhaps real financial success isn't measured by how much of your income is committed. Perhaps it's measured by how much of your future still belongs to you. Because freedom doesn't usually disappear overnight. It disappears one monthly payment at a time. If this perspective made you think differently about money, consider subscribing for more thoughtful conversations about finance, psychology, and building lasting financial freedom.